All right. I guess let's get started with the intro, right? This is Hearts of Iron 4 modded Millennium Dawn mod. Uh, this is episode 36 of the Burundi campaign. It's 2029. We've dealt with probably what I would say is one full world war and now a second world war that's been going on for the better part of 5 years, maybe 6. I want to say. Anyway, a little recap of what we've got going on. Basically, oh no, they're growing. Basically, we've been pushing into our neighbors, taking resources as fast as we can, and growing our population. We are up to 200 million people. We do not have anywhere near the resources we need to be self-sufficient, but we have plenty of gold or precious metals. Whatever good that does us at this point. Economically, we are doing all right, and we are about to annex the Congo. If I remember correctly. I haven't done any post-processing with episode 35, and I've slept since we last played, so I don't really remember. Yeah, otherwise we would have took the DR, so we're waiting for this to drop down. Nice. Get some more bonuses, whatever they may be. Utility vehicles are good. Missing jets. Facilities. We need an aircraft scientist, but we don't have enough political power. Looks like we're still a regional power, I want to say. We don't have a ton of experience. We do need to burn down some Air Force stuff, so let's go yeah. I wonder how this is pronounced really, but JSED? JSED? But it's JSEAD. That's the Combined Air NATO Doctrine. And we want to grab all the things that give us radar advantage and air superiority. And I think we'll hold there. We're not going to use concentrated aircraft design. So I like because we can't use heavy lift aircraft really with we still have to build heavy lift. I prefer to just have air superiority fighters and then gunships and heavy lift craft and combine them that way. So this really doesn't work if I'm not making multi-role fighters. The only multi-role fighter I'll probably make will be a naval one. Or a version that can go on a carrier, and I'll use that between the Navy and on land for just strikes. But we'll get to that bridge when we get there. We're not doing anything with any of the airborne yet. This is going to be useful. Later on, but not right now. Yeah, I definitely want to go this tree just for the special forces capacity, even if I don't fully get all the best bonuses for the helicopters, because it's going to be hard to research them. I'm going to be honest, I'm really behind. Compared to, like, your superpowers. I think we have some war declarations that are coming up. Nothing on Cameroon. What about Gabon? Yeah, we do have one on Gabon. Kenya, 27th. So that's coming really close. That's in August. So we have time on the Gabon side. I guess we'll see if Army Group 1 can make a push with their new and upgraded units. By themselves. If I have to pull in another team, that's fine too. We do have like the Special Forces group. This could be used. They need to be training. I don't know why they're not training. Yeah, so basically I used these defense forces as training regiments. Kind of my strategy, so I'm not training holistically, burning resources and supplies on every single unit, but hit or miss. We are not making any because we're short material. Alright, let's get light metals from Australia. And then let's get steel from Brazil. We need 6 of these, 42. So 14, right? They can't fulfill that. That's a problem. Alright, hold up. We need those bureaucrats, my man. Just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, did I lower that below where I was? It's crazy. I messed that up. Alright, let's get this going. Yeah, that'll give us a modern airframe. It doesn't give us modern equipment. So, gotta be aware of that. Is that done? Yeah. Alright, so light planes and helis. This is medium. I'm gonna go back to heavy. We're gonna do heavy lift and bombers and everything first with this. Alright, what are we looking at? Alright, let's get the regular Congo. Beautiful. Alright, that gives us a land border. And we're gonna convert these all to the latest infantry unit. I'm curious how many IFVs this is gonna pull in. Gonna assign maybe a more modern commander here. He has more breakthrough. Got nothing, so he's developmental. Fascist supporter? Nah. Strategist. Old guard. Get the strategist in charge. And go ahead and place him on the border. We do not have enough units, so we're going to backfill this. And we'll throw some regular foot infantry that's trained. All right. Where was I? Come on. Right click, drag. There you go. All right. So after the next bureaucratic drain cycle, I think we're definitely going to pull the Congo in so I can start building out an actual rail network. All right, here we go. This is going to be interesting for sure. Take a civilian researcher real quick. And an airframe. And then I need a land warfare. All right, this is Army Group 1. See how they work. Maybe not. All right, let's see how it goes. We are losing in one of the fronts. Interesting. Like we found a weakness. Let's slow it down. I want to kind of get an overview of these battles just to see what's going on. Looks like their infantry divisions are bigger. But the breakthrough on our rangers and such is very high. Like here. We have one tank unit division holding. Oh, this is actually connected. That's going to be interesting. An aeronautics facility right off the jump. Yeah, without airplanes, Kenya is not going to be able to. Yeah, we have the air superiority in the region. That's a easy one for us. This is a hole. This is a hole. Even if they can plug it, they're just going to get pushed out. Yeah, how are these tank divisions doing? 800 breakthrough. Oh, we already took their capital. Yeah, that's game. Okay. I don't see any problems there. Motorized unit. Get this sorted. So yeah, we got 3 units to add to that jury-rigged like group. Make this a cavalry unit. He's gonna be special forces because he's special. Oh, not our business. This is a heart, right? And this is what, 9th Army? Army Group 2. No, we just have the 9th Army. That'll be plenty. Oh. Kenya capitulated. They are gonna get puppeted. And we have a border with... They don't have near enough factories to have anything that's gonna concern me. I have to get the vehicle research to get the good missiles? Oh my god, that's wild. So attack helis are not gonna be a thing. Alright, back to fixed wing aircraft then. This is actually viable. Makes attack helis much more difficult to integrate into this. Alright, Army Group 2. They're gonna stay there. Bombers. good. Yeah, it looks like that's all of them. I can go through this. Gotta get the older one first so I can get the newer ones. That's wild. I didn't know that was a thing. That's a decent number. I want 200. And let's actually modify these. Be something useful. Probably need... We'll get back to that. This should be heavy engineer. Be heavy mechanized, I think, has IFVs. Yeah. The helicopter support. Ooh, this is always tough. Look how low combat width is with this versus... Like, that's 24. 27. This gives a lot more air attack. Lowers org. These need really high org, so disappointing, but the air attack is crazy. And then we want definite armored marines. Maybe removing these. 18 with... Might be the play. The most coastline entrances that we're actually going to enter on are going to be cities. So this combat width is what? 240, so that's another 20. What about next to it? Plains, city, more plains, so 144s. So that lends itself to 20s. 144s is where, I don't know, calculator up. Oh, that's crazy. 12s, multiples of 12. By 12. You could do 8 in there, oddly. So 18 would work. But 20, 40 are going to be the stronger. Yeah, so an attack heli. Attack heli could be really strong with this. Like, I don't have any good attack helis. So this is the worst form. Right? And self-propelled, you're going off my self-propelled unit, which is crazy strong. Increased supply use versus 37 versus 36. Right now, self-propelled AA is better. Long term, another attack helicopter is going to be best. Guaranteed. I wonder if I put that there, if that... remove that, is that still a 20? Can I throw another one? No. Alright, let's get this torpedo something to go on after max. Yeah, so this is the new and improved torpedo. What are we at? Submarine manufacturers. Avionics. We're just gonna wait this out. I'm gonna save this design and just come back to it, see how it does. Maybe have to swap it later with a different thing, right? For those attack helis, but get the name right. Personal defense weapon. Rat. Alright, save that. Close the panel. Australia under attack? What is going on? How are they losing? I don't know. Very strange. Alright, let's get that going. Yeah, we went the electronic warfare suite. Like if we had an F-35 we were making, we could make it. Alright, heavy bomber stuff. Yeah, we'll get strategic bombing anyway. Going on? Europe. Not our business. Let's see what Europe's doing. Still at war. Oh, they declared on the US while I'm watching. US. Sarah Huckabee? What? That's so random to me. I mean, we could join in on these on World War IV, just jumping in on Ethiopia, Pakistan, India. That pulls India into one side against China. But they're not. Never mind, they're not against China. They're just against Europe. Madness happening all over the world. Oh, we need to fix that. Problem we have right now, we are missing factory. Go ahead and get that built. More enrichment, more battery storage. I really cannot do anything other than ground warfare. I don't have any boats to run coverage for like naval invasion. Makes it extremely difficult. Alright, we're gonna take our agent. Going on here? That's definitely a target. The Burundi Union is growing. We are going to unify the Congo finally. Congo does need internet though. Can't believe we actually captured the Rift Valley. It is under our control. Oh, that was Uganda. Wasn't even us. How's our economy looking? Almost 100 GDP per capita, 100k GDP per capita. We're not near 30 trillion. So that's a thing that needs to get worked on. Bunjambura. Does have max railway level, that's good. So that's 24% bonus. Hmm. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna slow it down. Or not. It froze? All right, cool. Well, thanks for watching. That is episode 36. Hopefully see you next time.